What is going on, everyone? So I know I haven't posted in a bit. I had a bunch of stuff I've done on the car. I have recorded them, just haven't posted a video. Having issues with my laptops and all that stuff. I've been busy working, but I've been messing with the car. I'm gonna get this hood open, show you all. So I took the charge pipe off and everything, and I was having fuel leaking out of here, or fluids. And there's a major vacuum leak here, which is causing the car to idle really high, that's figured out the cause of it. So what we're gonna have to do now is go ahead and get this throttle body pulled off of the car and address that issue. So we'll start with, unplugging this. I gotta get this cut off, and then we'll get these ports down here off, and a couple of ports right here, like that. The throttle cable off. Right there, and then, like I said, that, and then get these 4 bolts off. So let's get that throttle body pulled off real quick. Alrighty, so the throttle body's off. I got it right here, and what I need to do is that hole right in here. Come on, get in there. Right there needs to be blocked off. Right there, that big port right there, because the EGR is there, but we're not really using it, so it's trying to suck air through and all that when it shouldn't need to do that. So we need to weld that shut. I thought I did that when we did the intake manifold, but apparently I didn't. So yeah, just gonna weld that shut real quick. Well, not weld it, but close it up. So let's do it. Alright, so this is, like I was saying, where we're going to have to fill in. I'm just going to fill it with JB Weld. And on the other side, if you look in there, it's hard to see, right there. I went ahead where the hole is, put some tape there, a couple layers of it to make it a little tougher, and a thicker layer of it. So, where's the light? There, a little better light. So when we fill up this with JB Weld, it won't leak down and it can fill up. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna mix up some JB Weld and just start pouring it in here. And I'm not gonna go all the way completely flush because I don't want to block that hole that's right there. But we'll do a good layer in there, let it sit for an hour or so, put it back on the car, and see what happens. Alright, so this is what I got here. The JB Weld epoxy. This stuff works great, and yeah. So I'm gonna open the packaging for it, get it all out, get it mixed up, and then we can go ahead and get it filled. And it comes with a little mixing stick and everything as well. So it'd be dope to just be able to go straight into here. Not sure though, but yeah. So let's get this mixed up, and then we can start pouring it in there. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and put it right into here. Put a little mixing tray right here. Take that off. Push this baby in right there. Okay. And just mix it up so it's like a gray color all over. Turn gray everywhere. Now, take a scoop of it, put it in there, pushing it in there. That's all we're gonna do until it's full. Alright, now it's practically full. Now just let it harden a little bit, and then I'm gonna clean some of this excess off of it. As you can see, got the JB weld in there. Clean this up a little bit. Well, there's still a little more right here, but it'll be fine. Try not to damage the gasket. I did order a new one, but I'm gonna try it first without changing the gasket to see if it worked, and if so, then we'll go from there. Because I want to port this a little bit and port the throttle body, the upper intake itself as well. Just want to make sure I fixed the problem. Yeah, let's let this sit for about an hour or so, and then we'll toss it back on the car. Alright, so this set overnight. I was going to let it wait for a couple hours, but I figured I'd just let it sit overnight to be on the safe side. It is completely hard in there, so that's a good thing. So we got this piece of tape in here that we're going to go ahead and take off. See how it came out. Get stuck on the JB weld in there. Which is good. It did what we wanted it to do. Block the hole. Alright, I'm going to get this out. It's pretty much off though. It's just a little bit. So, yeah. Let's get this out of there and get it ready to be put on the car. So we got that all together. Start her up and see what she does. Alright guys, so she's on, idling lower, see where she's idling at, just over 1,000, so I can go ahead and lower it a little bit more. See where she's at there. Just at 1,000. Oh, maybe a little too low now. I'm gonna go ahead and mess with it a little bit. So I got it idling about at 1,000 right there. So we still got to go into the Honda, scale it all and stuff, but I don't know anything about that, so we're not gonna mess with that. But soon this thing is going to be getting tuned and everything, so this was the thing we needed to get done ASAP. So big step forward. So, major vacuum leak there that we fixed. So, making progress, guys, making progress. But obviously it's the next day. I let that sit here overnight. I don't know if I mentioned that yet, but we got to slide back in and idling at about 1,000, 1,100 or so, which is a lot better than what it was idling at. When I go any lower than that, it just shuts off because it needs to be scaled in the Honda. I'm not sure how to do any of that. We made big progress, guys. That helps so much before we can get this on the dyno or get it tuned or to the track or anything. This thing was revving, like idling at like 1,800 RPM, so I'll take 1,100 over that any day, you know. I'm just gonna let it warm up a little bit. It's been sitting I'm gonna go ahead and end there, guys. I do hope you all enjoyed this video, so be sure to smash that thumbs up button. If you're not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing, and I'm gonna keep making progress on this, guys. So that being said, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. Have a blessed day. Peace out. God bless.